Here is my first investment plan, which I think can be valid for several years or even indefinitely. First principle: increase my capital on my broker etoro as much as possible and indefinitely. Subsequently, the larger my capital, the more the percentage performance will give significant gains. So deposit as much as possible on etoro, more than 90% of all my assets today, since I don't have much, up to 10,000 euros, then I could start establishing a withdrawal strategy. Positive point: I'm not in debt and I don't have a lot of expenses. I can play everything on this advantage to scrounge up money and build my little capital, which will serve as a basis for the rest of my life. Second principle: security of positions. Stay patient, the only solution that works. No short-term trading, too risky. Do not change your mind or your rating a few hours or days later. Wait months, years. Long-term investment on years or decades. Third principles: 1. Only purchases. 2. Never leverage. 3. Investment on value, understanding of the business model. Fourth principle: withdrawal strategy. Pay myself a salary every month, or rather every year. First ideally withdraw $2,000 per month from the position with the best performance, but I would surely need $1 million in capital for this strategy to work without it significantly affecting my trading performance. Fifth principle: management of emotions. Do not take a position during events, bull run, when we talk about it in the media. Only when nothing special is happening in the markets, when it's a boring moment, when I decide it, not the moment that someone decides for me. End of principles. My second trade was in Adobe stock. Why? A few days ago, my first trade was a long position on Disney. I was thinking of making a second purchase on it, but I looked at Adobe stock price and saw that it had fallen 30% overnight to $500 after peaking at $640 a few weeks before. And then I come back to my third principle on understanding or affinity with business. I also use Adobe on a daily basis to edit my videos, and more recently the Adobe Rush mobile application. And I have also taken the premium subscription at 30 euros per year, which I don't find expensive to be able to export videos in 4K. So what I plan to do for my dance videos is by hiding my logo on them. So I jumped at the chance about Adobe shares, as it was the best compromise between all my principles, in particular the choice of a company whose services I use, and the right time and a cheap price to invest. Of course, I also keep my position security principle, so I keep my Disney shares, which now diversify my portfolio into 2 different stocks. You can see my public etoro profile with my nickname Big Star Trader. Thanks for listening.